Chat. Stream, we're back at it again. What's up? Tell the people about Soundboard on Madden. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Y'all know I'm gonna get my Dallas Cowboys, boy. Get my stuff set up. Yeah, that's the only way I can talk on the soundboard. Oh wait, let me say my voice on the thing. Oh, I got the Cowboys.
There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I already started my YouTube stream. That's so speed. What? But that boy ISO speed be going to places, huh? The sound, I don't even know where they got it from. I got it for Christmas. Ain't gonna lie, the stuff on TikTok should be mad cheap. They probably got this off Amazon, cause that's where we always get our stuff on. Hold on, I gotta lead a party. Why am I in a PlayStation party? I'm finna start trolling. Okay.
Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. St. Brown in motion right. Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 75 yards. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Goff looking to throw. And they're going to get 2 more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly, 8-zip. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go. What do you think?
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to be
Never mind. I'm not even going to say it because Sam, bro.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First
that
down.
boy Sam finna be mad. That's all I got to say. Once he turn on his PlayStation, that boy finna be mad.
Now, this is Williams. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first
I think he got
down.
recorded.
2nd and 4.
A quick burst,
Huh?
nicely
Wait, never
bit
mind.
off. A pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
I think he got like
44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
shoot. That boy sound like, bro, I don't even know how to say it.
The kicker here is complete. That's good for a first down.
Maybe I think
Second
somebody
catch
somebody
in the
maybe
opening
somebody
drive.
might have reported him when he was playing the game, bro.
Prescott.
I'm pretty sure somebody reported him when he was playing the game.
Yeah, that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit.
You got an iPad?
From him.
Bro,
pass.
to be honest, I put that iPad on my Christmas list.
He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
He's on the way. Hold on, I got
Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off.
Soundboard.
Not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You got one.
Throw left side is
Ramon Ferguson, man, that boy Ferguson, he do that in the actual game.
So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all.
Is this one of those things you can do? I can match. Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Detroit.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Oh, trying to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Quentin Williams able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
So they'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Goff now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. Completes this one to Pickens. And he's got this down to the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
You think about the great receivers in the game, what do they have in common? The ability to create separation in their routes. Whether it's a head fake, a sharp cut, selling a different route, the subtle bump, it's a tough skill to teach. And this is well done here to get open and pick up the first down.
He's got room to roam. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
This is caught. Touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go-around. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
First down, Lions.
Here's Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Again, Goff. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14. Now it's gone. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. There's Goff. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Goff throwing again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
That's going to be caught by Pickens. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check.
Prescott. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun, Goff. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he is caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys.
Huh? Bro, yes, bro. Like, it's crazy. Man, you don't get it, man. You don't get it. Okay, if you had to deal with it, bro. Okay, why is it so dark in your room? You trying to fall asleep already? It's literally 9:05. In the dark? Ain't gonna lie, I like the dark too though. Huh? No, you're not the only one. I'm just saying. You used to the dark. You like usually when you're on the phone, you're always in the dark. No. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that at all.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions.
Which one is
Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off in Detroit. Jacob Sailors now to return it. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jameer Gibbs. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the shotgun, Carr. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. But that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Tight end going in motion here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be getting pushed down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He's got to gain a 6 there. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Goff on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, Goff. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
A little outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down.
180! What's up?
Running for it, here's Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Like sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34.
What's up?
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
180! What's up?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Goff setting the throw. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Point after up and good from Bates. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Dak out of the pistol. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very solid defensive game. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. It's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. What a play on fourth down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. First down. Here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Dak off the play fake. Brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets it.
And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Turpin with a return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46.
Dak now from the gun. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, he didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
At the
Second down now, they need 7. Prescott here from the gun. That's Flanoy, he's got it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. You get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And the Lions are there to bring him down. It's a sack off first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. 26.
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he's throwing deep, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott buying some time left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Prescott now off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
3rd and long. Prescott. Hits it through the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Big gain on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Connects on the crosser. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Another throw for Prescott. Brings it in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Cowboys losing by 14. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. There we go. 2.
Dak throwing again. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2. Back to throw. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight. 180. Attack.
They start on the ground with Gibbs. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 24-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here goes tonight. 180. Attack.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
120. Attack.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out.
Lions, first down.
Here goes tonight.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Attack.
A toss running right. It's Gibbs. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
180.
They've got a man in motion. Setting up to pass. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
They're going to pass it here. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. So that should be the one that does it, that puts them on here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
That makes the score Lions 22.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I could still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. stack. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. The crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
Hey, well, hey, you want something like that? You want something like that? No. Bop. Thank you. Hey, mama.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't stay much, that's crazy. That's maybe how you know.
Ain't gonna lie to you, we lost that one. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta do that. Alright, we're getting low. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's get it, Chad. Let's get it. We gotta win this one, Chad. Let's go.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Let's go.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Prescott off play action. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Give that sack to the Kobe Dean. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Prescott yet again. Throwing left side here, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence. He doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game. And who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
Good pick up there at 22.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Throwing, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, does it bring in your tight end, keep him in? Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Jay Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
This is a really nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And a run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Play action. Here's Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. 10
yards to go.
Here's Hurts to throw. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Eagles. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Eagles 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement.
Now he's into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown. 78 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Up the middle with Barkley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. They go play action with Hurts. His short throw caught by Goddard. Will go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they? Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it is caught. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Prescott now. And he is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
2nd and 10. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this will stay at a 7-point game. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get...
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at the 37-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area.
Now he's loose again. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Barkley, 62 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now he's going to step up and run. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. It's N'Kobe